This just in, Rory McIlroy has finished his second round at Augusta, and what a day it was after finishing even yesterday. Today, 6 under 66 for the number 2 golfer in the world. Let's take a listen to Rory and what he had to say after his round.
Dylan.
Bryson was saying that he's working on a lot of stuff. You've hit a lot less balls this week. Are you working on anything, or is it all just kind of all systems are going right now?
Working on trying to get the ball into the hole as fast as possible. That's basically it.
Jeff?
I'm good.
Okay, good. Anne?
Rory, how about your thought process from the pine straw on 14 going high?
Yeah, it was a poor tee shot, but I was fortunate to have a gap. And it was a perfect window. I had 9 iron out at the start, but I started, when the wind gusts here, it really just funnels down a lot of the holes. So it was funneling down. So I switched to a wedge, and it was a perfect lie in there. I could get spin, and yeah, it was. I got lucky with that. I rode my luck a little bit on 13 and 14 there, and 15. Thankfully, got away with it a little bit, and. Yeah, I think those are the sorts of things that you need to happen in major championships. And, I feel like I got a little unfortunate yesterday in some parts, and I got a little fortunate today. So,
Trent? Okay. Michael?
Jamie?
Michael?
Thank you. Rory, pardon, it's a little off topic, but 72 to 66 is a great improvement. Nick Dunlap, as you know, shot 90 yesterday. He's 3 under.
I did not know that.
Oh, he did, but he's 3 under today. How do you guys do that? How do you turn things around?
I think you'll have to ask him. It reminds me of a story at Memorial the other way. I shot 63 the first round at Memorial in 2014 and backed it up with a 79. And I came in to have lunch, and I saw Jack there, and he said, "How the hell did you shoot 16 shots more today than yesterday?" So it's just, like championship golf, it can be volatile. The conditions can be tough. You can just start to, the momentum can start to go the wrong way on you. But, we're all great players. We're playing in the Masters, and we're all capable of shooting good scores.
John?
Jack Nicklaus.
Rory, in here yesterday morning, Jack, Gary, and Tom were asked who they thought would win and who they would like to win. And you've probably heard that they said you. How does that make you feel?
They're getting old.
John?
Rory, talk about resetting last night and how it might be different now than it would have been a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I sort of just tried to leave, once I left the property last night, I just sort of tried to leave what had happened here. I rushed out of here to get home to see Poppy before she went to bed, so that was sort of nice to be able to get to see her before she went to sleep. And yeah, I guess that's something that I didn't have a few years ago, to be able to, get home and have that sort of, take my mind off the golf a little bit. So, but yeah, I feel like I just did a good job of resetting. I had a good conversation with Bob Rotella this morning, mostly around not pushing too hard too early and trying to get those shots back straight away. And you can sort of see how I started today with 8 pars and a birdie on the front 9. I just tried to stay really, really patient, and I feel like that patience was rewarded with a nice little stretch there in the middle of the round.
Marty?
To yourself and to the world, what did you prove today?
I don't think I proved anything. If anything, I just backed up the belief that I have in myself, and the belief that I'm as resilient as anyone else out here. And that, again, like I've been really proud of how resilient I've been the whole way throughout my career, and I think today was just another example of that.
Andy?
Roy, where would you say your mindset is right now compared to where it was yesterday at this time after your round?
Not as frustrated, obviously, but I mean, it's only halfway. You know, we've got 36 holes to go on a very, very tough golf course. Anything can happen, you know, and all I'm focused on is trying to hit a good tee shot in the fairway on the first hole tomorrow.
Last two questions, Mark.
Rory, I just want.
You've been listening to Rory McIlroy there, sitting 6 under for the tournament. Fun fact, he talked about his daughter Poppy being a distraction. He's also watching a lot of Bridgerton right now. What was the difference between the first round and the second round for Rory McIlroy? The first 14 holes went very well for him in the first round. However, on holes 15 and 17 yesterday, he had 2 double bogeys versus today, including an eagle today, which was really remarkable on 13 for Rory McIlroy.